Take 3. This is my 3rd time trying to do this video because I'm not gonna call myself dumb, but it's just, it's really fucking hard and difficult to try and say or put into words what I mean, and it's hard to explain what I'm trying to talk about, even though it's pretty simple to understand. So I'm gonna simplify it, right? Here's some advice. Here's some advice. When you don't know how to say something, simplify it. Now, when I gave that advice, number 1, I wanted what's best for you. Number 2, as number 2, I knew what the fuck I was talking about. And number 3, I don't have a bleak, shitty future that follows me wherever I go. Oh my god. I'm saying that was genius. Thanks. I know it was. Oh, I bit myself. My main topic of today was don't take advice from someone who doesn't have a future. But I'm going to change it up. I'm going to talk about advice in general. So, when you are taking advice, you got to make sure of 3 or 2 things. Number 1, as I've said before, I'm going to be repeating what I'm saying. You have to make sure that the person you're taking advice from is a good person. Number 2, they have to be a good person. Number 2, they have to know what they're talking about. They don't have to be an all-wise, all-knowing, all-seeing, all-hearing a creature of a sovereignty or something like that. I don't know what sovereignty means, but they should at least be educated on the topic that they're talking to you about. Now, for example, asking advice from someone who studied psychology on how I should study psychology and all that blah 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 stuff. They don't have to be educated in how to study engineering. They just have to know, for the advice that I'm asking for, they have to know what they're talking about. That's number 2. They have to be smart. They have to be wise. They have to be intelligent. And if they are not, we'll talk about the consequences later. But they essentially will end up tiki accidentally ruining your life. I don't know how to fucking sit comfortably. Ah, my leg. Oh, there we go. And so, a third one is they want what's best for you. I probably said this, I know. I said good person, and I also have to add they want what's best for you because I just feel like you really need to add both of them, not just one. And I'm gonna add a 4th one, right? So let's recap. Number 1, they have to be a good person. Number 2, they have to want what's best for you. Number 3, they have to be smart or intelligent or wise or mature in what they're talking about. At the very least, what they're talking about. Number 5, they cannot be miserable. Even if they're living the worst life ever, they can't they can't be the type of person that lets their misery or their trauma or their pain to affect the things that they say to others. Definitely, that's important. That's really important. It really is. So, I'll give you an example. All right. Dating advice. Amazing. Beautiful. I'm taking advice. Dating advice. What should I do in this relationship? Now, you head to your friend. I'm gonna play a game with you. you can either head to your friend that's been to Rolla. They are like awesome, they are smart, and they want what's best for you. They want what's best for you. Meaning that they won't sugarcoat it. Like, they'll give you good fucking advice, like, not fucking lies. Or you can go to your bestie, who is a good person. They are smart, but they're not the smartest. Right? Like, they don't know exactly what they're talking about, and their advice could potentially lead to ruining your future. Which one do you go to? Oh, no, I should add a third option, right? Oh, yeah, I should add a third option. So it's either you go to the person who loves you and wants what's best for you, or the person who is smart and intelligent but doesn't want what's best for you, or you could go to the third one. Now, what happens if you go to the, like, for example, your bestie for advice, and let's say that your bestie doesn't actually they don't know what they're talking about. They may give you advice that could make you, like, ruin your life. For example, oh, should I break up with him, bestie? Or, bro, should I break up with her? That was a horrible impression of a man. Ooh, my hair's like. Anyways, uh, if you do break up with that person, or for example, for another example, it's not just dating advice. What should I study? Right? If you do end up taking advice from the wrong person, taking advice from the oh wow, oh. Anyways, taking advice from the wrong person, you will have a horrible future. You will study a degree that you don't fucking like, but your bestie told you to, and you should take their advice. Or you could, like, break up with someone you love and they love you, and you could repair your relationship, but your bestie, who's not a bad person, they just, like, they weren't smart enough, they weren't capable of giving advice. Or you could go third option, which is the smart, wise person. Now, this wise, smart person, the effects are the fucking same. They could be smart, they could know exactly, like, for example, oh, should I study this thing? And they know whether you should or whether you should not, or how to study and all that stuff like that. Like, I want to study engineering, should I? Or like, I want to be a doctor, and should I want? Now, this smart person may know what they're talking about, but that doesn't necessarily mean they'll give amazing advice, because do they want what's best for you? Ponder on that a little bit. Probably not. So they'll give you horrible advice that will make you, like, live life hating them. So, what should you do? It's an easy answer, but you gotta be smart yourself. Go to the person that knows what they're talking about, and they want what's best for you, and they are a good person. And take advice from them, because if you take advice from a miserable person, they'll make you miserable. If you take advice from a dumb person, they'll make you miserable. And if you take advice from a smart person that is miserable, they'll also make you miserable. I'm so smart. Basically. Do not take advice from a person who is miserable and dumb, or any of them. You have to be smart, and they have to be happy, and they also have to love you. I know, want what's best for you. I hope I hope to God this video is useful. It probably wasn't, but hey, it's just me giving random shitty advice on the internet to random motherfuckers. But I do have a couple of things to add. We do have a couple of things to add. Well, that's well. Anyways, that can wait. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit in silence while I chew. I was gonna make a joke, but no. This is peaceful. People should have more quiet moments with themselves. That'll make them go insane. Because people don't like being with themselves alone. Which is bad, you need to be with yourself alone. But this is a whole topic for another day. Oh, now I'm done. Alright, anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I was gonna wrap this up with a few thoughts. Thought number one. Sometimes it's okay to, or sometimes you should take wisdom from someone with past experiences. Definitely, absolutely, sometimes you should. But if you are going to take someone who is like a miserable 40-year-old single uncle, at least make sure, like, okay, what I meant by miserable is like they're miserable and they want everyone else to be miserable. That's what I meant. So if you are going to take that advice from that 40-year-old single father slash uncle slash man slash just person that's old and their life has been like wrecked, train wrecked horribly, make sure they at least know what they're talking about, which obviously they probably do. Or maybe they're just like fucking retarded and they didn't learn from their mistakes. Or and make sure they want what's best for you and they genuinely have good intention and sort of saving you from a horrible future or a horrible fate like theirs. Yes, indeed. You know what's really beautiful? There's a really thin line between evil and kindness, evil and good. Evil people are like, I suffered, everyone else should suffer. And good people are like, I suffered, no one else should suffer. It genuinely is like pain is the root of kindness and evil. I think that evil and kindness sprout from pain. People just this was not my main topic yet. I fucking cooked up three. Anyways, yeah, I see ya.